How do you feel about being, and we always say this about role models, how do you feel about being, because you're that cute little girl next door, little girls can look up to you. They want to dress like you because like, they pick up your style. Honestly, they pick up your style. So how do you feel about being a role model, but then some of your lyrics contain provocative things?
Well, you know, I think being a role model is very, very important. I have a little brother, he's 5 years old. Yeah, so, you know, with my mixtape, I guess that's why I threw out my first mixtape, because it allowed me to kind of say what and mixtapes do that, they allow you to say what you can't particularly say on record, or just for you to be, you know, free. Now my album, you know, I talk about, you know, real stuff, you know what I'm saying, real stuff that happen in relationships that women go through. And I feel like I do, you know, have a young appeal, but my market is for, you know, I would say from 16 to, you know, 32, 33, you know what I'm saying? So that's who I make my music for, but I feel like it's really a parent's job to, you know, monitor the music that, you know, kids listen to. And, you know, I say certain things, but I'm not going to go over the end and over the edge. Or if I do say them, you know, it's just all in creativity. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good person, I promise. But some things need to be said, because ladies, you understand what we all go through, you know, so yeah.
And speaking of that, you have a song on there, a couple of songs on there that I can relate to personally, about just the heartbreak and everything like that. And how do you, when you're writing your songs in the studio, what gives you the creativity? Is it from your experiences, or like you said, you write about things that we all can experience or have experienced?
That's funny that you said that, because in a previous relationship I had, he used to be like, even my birthday sex song, he used to be like, are you writing about something that really actually happened? But amazingly, I feel like my music started getting better when I took myself out of the situation and I imagined what other people go through, or say things that people want to hear but are afraid to say them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I used to get caught up in, oh, he left me and all this and all that, and that's cool. I leave that to Keisha Cole. You know what I'm saying? But my music is about having fun and, you know, empowerment of women. So sometimes, you know, songs may be about certain situations, like a song I have called Withdrawals or whatever, but basically I make fun music, or, you know, say things that, you know, young girls want to say, you know. So all my music is not from personal experiences, you know. I think that's selfish on my part, you know. You gotta explain things that other people go through too, so, yeah.
I actually had the chance to actually see you in the studio doing your thing, you know, and working. You do everything yourself.
Yes. I mean, I have a great team, but, you know, if I'm here in Atlanta, like, a lot of times the label will set up the big sessions, you know, with Jim Johnson, you know, Jazzy, whatever, you know, big producer. But, you know, I don't wait on the label to just put me in the studio with somebody. I have my own spot. So in the meantime, I'm making my own records, you know. So with this mixtape situation, yeah, I'm basically engineering, I mix the whole thing, I'm putting the whole thing together. And, you know, my manager, you know, we're putting it all together, packaging and everything. But, you know, I'm very self-sufficient. I don't wait on nobody. Like, even in production, like, I produced a couple tracks myself. You know, if I can't find nothing that I'm looking for, you know, I go get to it. I bought a Phantom board, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to take the time to learn it, but I did buy it. I send it back, but the point is, you know, like, I can't stop. Like, you know, if I hear something and nobody else, you know, can't duplicate it, I just do it myself. When I write for other people, I kind of get their vibe and I'm around them and kind of know what they're about or want to talk about. Like, you know, like I've written for a girl group called Crave on Upfront, and you know, they're real fun girls. They remind you of TLC, you know. So, you know, their age range, I think they're like 21, 20. So I know the typical things that they're gonna be talking about, you know. So I, you know, just play off of their energy. You know, with the Pussycat Dolls, I was working with Mad Scientist. You know, I've heard their records before, so I know the topics and the melodies. Melodies are the key thing in a song. It's really not the words. If you come up with a crazy melody, that's what sells the song. You could be saying anything, as you know. A lot of people say mindless things in songs, you know, and I'm not. Sometimes I do, you know, but it's all about the melody, you know. So, I mean, the melody is what is popular. So that's all, you know, just feeding off somebody's energy. So that's how it is.
How did you come to work with Ike Dirty?
Oh man,
It's a big smile that person say that.
Shout out to Ike Dirty. Ike was actually one of the first producers that I worked with when I came to Atlanta, but I didn't have a deal.
Wow.
Ike was sending me tracks, and the funny, God is so good. The funny, ironic thing, the song that we did called "Love on the Loose," featuring Baby. I was actually supposed to, sign to Cash Money, and that was the first song that Baby heard, and he was like, "Yo, I want to sign it. Like, I want to put this song out as a single." And Ike was actually playing the song for Erica Grayson, who was my A&R. She came to Atlanta looking for some songs, so that was actually one of the songs that she played for him. I didn't even know her then, you know what I'm saying? And it's just funny how the circle comes back around, and then I signed to Interscope, you know what I'm saying? But we was working way before then. So Ike is a very, very talented person. He's also Isaac Hayes' son, so
wow. Now, I've heard you say Jesse Jane in a lot of your songs.
Jesse Jane.
That is your alter ego.
Yes.
What's the difference between Jesse Jane and Alja?
Man, Jesse Jane is crazy, man. Like, she will put on some polka dots and stripes, man.
But Alja has the different colors in the...
Yeah, but it's just a whole different swag. Like, Alja's more cool and laid back and, you know what I'm saying, Southern Belle, and more R&B, driven. And Jesse Jane is, put on her glasses. I'm gonna put my glasses on for you. I'm gonna turn into Jesse Jane real quick.
I guess now I'm that Jesse Jane.
How y'all doing?
And I seriously see the difference now.
Yes, Jesse Jane is just quirky and just
don't
care, And the music is more radical and up tempo and it's crazy.
So at times you just switch up. I'm just Alja one day and Jesse
Prettiest girl is Alja like a Harley. No, Prettiest girl is Jesse Jane like a Harley is Alja.
I got it now because I'm listening to the lyrics like, yes, I'm the prettiest.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Yes, and then she riding like a Harley, like
Alja riding like a Harley.
You listen to the lyrics, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, go YouTube it, baby.
One thing I've learned from being around you, from just all the many times, you have a good heart.
Thank you.
And you really have a good heart. And I say that because your dancers are Tokyo and Japan. Yes. Oh gosh, they're just like fabulous. I love her dancers. Yes. I love them.
The fembots.
But to see them and to find out how you guys met and you gave the opportunity.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well,
that's a touchy story. Like, I'm like, oh my god.
Actually, Japan hit me up. Was it a year ago? Yeah, a year ago on MySpace.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Japan, Alja's makeup artist / dancer / friend.
Yes.
All 3 hours in LA.
And we met on MySpace. He hit me up and shared some things with me, and I just tried to encourage him, stay strong, do your thing. And I was actually going on the road to Gucci tour. So icy tour.
But hold up, so you guys didn't know each other at all?
I'm actually from Omaha, Nebraska. I was just moving to Atlanta, and I checked out Alja on YouTube, and then I was just like, where did she come from? Like, why isn't she on TV?
Oh,
so
cute time.
I always told my best friend, I was like, I want to be a part of her project, and we always had a big dream to move to Atlanta. So when we moved here, I was like, I'm going to be her.
And then when I was trying to hook up with him because we knew the same person that was choreographing for me at the time. Sure. And this boy never showed up to no dance class. And I was like, I just want to meet this fabulous character. And so, I was looking for somebody to choreograph, and Sean was in LA. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to call Japan. And I called Japan, and he came. And he was like, you know what, I would love to go on the road with you and just do makeup or whatever. He didn't really ask for anything, but I'm the type of person, I feel like, just from being like, I've background danced for Sean Paul and background sang for Maxi Priest and just worked with a lot of different artists, and I take care of my dancers, like whatever I can do, because they work so hard, and I've been there before. I've been in that position. Everybody got bills to pay. Everybody got to eat. Gas ain't free. So whatever I can do, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't ask for anything. I'm just like, I take care of you. You know what I'm saying? So, he's been a blessing in my life. Him and Tokyo. So, yeah, my babies.
Hair and makeup.